Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the fuck back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the Friday after the holiday, baby. Or, as we like to call it in the good old US of A, Black Friday. Why do we call it Black Friday? That's actually a really good question. I was just thinking about that. Why do we call today Black Friday? If you're not in the States, let me tell you real quick what Black Friday is. Black Friday, it's basically a day, a quote unquote holiday, where the whole point of the holiday is to go buy shit, which is only a holiday that could be born in the United States, the most consumer-centered culture to have ever existed. Which, look, don't get me wrong, I'm a consumer. I like shit. I like buying shit. I don't have enough money to buy shit, but I like buying shit. But why isn't it called Buy Stuff Day? You know what I mean? Or Consumer Day, or shit's on sale, but it's not really on sale because we marked it up yesterday so we could mark it down today day. Like, why isn't it called any of those things? You know what I'm saying? I was actually like legitimately sitting here thinking about that. I've been thinking about it all day because I was like I just said, I don't have any money, right? This year we got a baby coming and things are tight, you know? So like I was sitting here thinking about the fact that it was Black Friday, and I found myself, despite, you know, everything that I just said, knowing exactly what today is and how it, you know, is definitely not for my benefit as the consumer. I found myself sitting here being tempted to look online, you know what I'm saying? And like find what deals can I find? What kind of shit can I find to buy on this blackest of days? And that's when it hit me. Why is it called Black Friday? I'll tell you why I think it's called Black Friday. And you can tell me if you agree with this. I think it's called Black Friday because that can only be the color of the sad, twisted corporate soul that invented it, right? That is the only logical, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, that's the only reasoning that I can come up with that makes any sense in my head, because like it just, Black Friday doesn't really mean anything, and it definitely doesn't mean anything in terms of like what today, you know, is historically like known for. Or I mean, maybe Black Friday. Have you ever seen those videos? I don't think this sort of thing happens as much anymore now that like a lot of shopping and stuff is done online. But if you look back, like, I don't know, a decade, 15 years ago or so, it kind of in the dawn of the camera phone era, right? When camera phones were just really starting to become a real common thing. This was also sort of before internet shopping really took hold. So there's like this like 4 or 5 year window where it became a tradition for a short period of time for videos, Black Friday videos, to like hit the internet the day after Black Friday. And you would see these videos of like people getting trampled in Walmart and shit, which is fucking wild. It just wild that like that's how insane we are as a species. But I mean, I think that's pretty Black Bear. Black Friday was created by overstocking at warehouse distribution centers, profit-centered. Yeah, exactly, right? And I guess that's why I think now it's a holiday season. I know, like, it's crazy, man. It's like so crazy, manipulative, and like I don't exactly know why Black Friday is the name, but it seems apt. You know, for whatever the reason, it seems apt because it is just it's bananas, man. It is absolutely bananas. My wife, she is from Russia, and she doesn't like do this anymore, but like the first couple of years we were married, Black Friday would come around and she would like want to go out and go shopping, and I would be like, "Babe, that's insane. Have you ever been out on Black Friday?" But she wanted to like experience it or whatever, I guess. I think she's kind of gotten over that, but people become maniacal and selfish. Yeah. Lack of humanity over consumer items. It's crazy, man. I was just talking about, do you remember there was like this period nowadays? It seems like the Black Friday thing has, I don't know that this seems true to me, but I intentionally don't leave the house on Black Fridays, like, because I'm not an insane person, but it seems like the whole Black Friday thing of people like camping out at stores and stuff so they could get the doorbuster deal, it seems like that sort of thing has calmed down a bit. But do you remember there was a period kind of before like Amazon took over as, you know, the whatever they are, right? Before Amazon really became what it is today, and before online shopping kind of took over from retail shopping, took the lion's share at least, there was like this period where like cell phone cameras, like cell phone video cameras were just becoming really common, right? And the internet was, everybody pretty much had internet and like high speed, which back then was like 25 megabits per second or something. But cell phone cameras were just becoming like the kind of thing that 9 out of 10 people had in their pocket. But internet shopping hadn't quite taken over. So retail stores were still a really big thing. And there was like this 4 or 5 year period where like every Saturday after Black Friday, all these videos would hit the internet of the crazy shit that people would do on Black Friday. And you would see people like getting trampled in a Walmart, people like getting into fist fights and pepper spraying each other over like DVD, VCR combos. Do you remember that shit? Like it was like a short period, you know, it was just a couple of years. And then, you know, after that, oh shoot, I just opened the wrong application. And then after that, like, you know, online shopping kind of took over and they kind of went away. But there was like this period, man, like where it anyway, it's just been on my mind all day. And so I popped open the stream and it just kind of came flooding out because I've been thinking about it, you know. It's just it's a anyway, testing 1 2, you can still hear me. And 86, baby. Yeah. So you're right in there with me, right? We're a little bit older, right? And we've seen the world, what it was like before. I like the easiest way to say it is like before the internet, during that transitional period, you know, there was this weird transitional period. I remember, so a little bit of background about myself. By AOL, oh my God, dude, the little 3-stage, the little 3-stage animation and the 56K dial-up noises. Oh my goodness, dude. And like you would get those AOL, like free 30 days of AOL would come in the mail like every 30 days. It was the craziest thing, man. But like, it's kind of interesting, you know, like we remember the world before the internet. It was a very different world, very, very different world. But then I also remember that transition period. So what I was just, I'll try and make this quick. Try not to like wander off into nowhere. But by career, I am a like network administrator, right? So I'm like the guy who like sits behind a desk and like remotes into like network switches and stuff for like corporate entities and you know, does maintenance on their network and stuff like that. Not quite a network engineer. I'm not the guy designing the networks, but I'm the guy that works on them once the engineers have kind of put them together, right? And then if there's something I can't figure out, then it would go up to the engineers, right? So not quite an engineer, but like an administrator. That's kind of what I do, or what I did. And the reason I got into that, I even spent several years living in Silicon Valley. What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to talk about that transition period, because I remember a time when I was young, just kind of coming into adulthood, trying to figure out what it is that I was going to do with my life. There was that transition period where the promise of the internet just seemed so exciting. And it seemed like, with the ability to have instant access to information and communication, it felt like the world was on a trajectory towards some amazing, you know, like utopic, I don't even know, but it was so exciting. And I remember being like, just so, I believed in technology and the internet so much and was so excited about it. I made that my career, and living through that transition, and now having it's all arrived now. Boy, was I wrong about the direction that was going to take. Should I still be gripping? All I'm saying is hold on, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. What the did I just do? Oh God. I just did something. Okay, goodness gracious. I'm like pushing all the wrong buttons. Is everything still working? That's a great question. Yes. All right, we're good. Yeah, all I'm saying is hold on. It's going to be a bumpy ride. But hey, here's something interesting. Brandon, if you can figure out where the reference is actually from, you will be the first to have done that. Nobody has yet figured out where my name comes from. Everybody always gripping skills unmatched. Brother, you just made the team. You just made the team. But everybody always like defaults to, they think that it's like some sort of like, you know, like innuendo joke or like something crude or whatever. It's absolutely not. It's not. And I guarantee you that if you don't immediately recognize it, you'll never guess where it's from. But it is really easy to figure, or should be really easy to figure out. It also shows my age. So, oh my God, bro, you got it. That's exactly it. That's it. You're not even riding a horse. You're just banging two coconuts together. Where did you get the coconuts? We found it. Found it in Britain. Yes. That's exactly it. It's Monty Python. I fucking love I can't believe you got that. I cannot believe you got that. Yeah, bro. That is classics. That is classics. Yo, Brandon, dude, if I had something to give away, you would have just won it. You would have just won it. That's fantastic. I'm stoked that you got that, actually. That restores a little bit of my faith in humanity, to be honest with you. Some people still know Monty Python. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I went through a period in my life where I watched that. I fell asleep to that movie every single day. One of my all-time favorites as well. I still love it. I've seen it probably 1,000 times. Oh my God. Yeah, the rabbit. The scene where it's just like jumping from one to the other and there's blood everywhere. Oh my God, it's so good. The wizard Tim. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a good one. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It could grip it by the husk. It's not a question of where it grips it. It's a simple question of weight ratio. Yep. That's it. That's it. And in retrospect, now that I think about it, like I should have made my logo a coconut instead of a piece of corn. But whenever I hear grip it by the husk or think grip it, whenever I hear husk, I always think a husk of corn. So that's like literally like when I was deciding to stream, I was just sitting there one day and I knew that I wanted to use grip it by the husk because I had used that as an online screen name for a couple years prior. So I was like, well, I'll just stick with my current name so I don't have to change all my accounts and all that stuff. And I was thinking like, what the hell can I do for a logo? And I was like, I guess an ear of corn. And that's like literally, that's all the thought that went into my logo. Oh my God. Yes. And the Princess Bride. Oh my God. As you wish. That, the guy that played, who was it? Fezzik? He was the little bald guy, right? I think he just recently passed away. Fucking great movies. Why don't they make movies like that anymore? Why don't they make movies like Monty Python and the Princess Bride? Why don't they make movies like that anymore? You know? We don't get movies like that. We get... It seems like comedy has kind of been dead for like the last decade, at least in terms of like Hollywood comedy. Like since Tropic Thunder, it's probably the last really good like comedy movie that I can think. Yo, did you hear that they're doing? He did just recently pass away, right? All right, I thought so. I still think of that rabbit 2 times a week. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. I feel that. I'm with you. I think of it like every single day, man. Every single day. That's why it's my name. I'm telling you, I went through a solid probably like 2 years in my life where I'm one of those people that for whatever reason, I've gotten like, and this is like super unhealthy, by the way, and I'm kind of ashamed to admit it, but I'm one of those people where I have to fall asleep with like kind of not watching something, but I'm just kind of listening to it. And now it's The Office. I just watch The Office over and over and over again. So that's what I fall asleep to now. But I went through like a 2-year period where it was Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And now that we're having this conversation, I'm feeling like maybe I should switch back to Monty Python for a while because I've been doing The Office for quite a while now. Another great comedy, though, also from the late 90s, The Office, or even back a little bit further if you want to go to the original Office. I think they're both fantastic. The American version, though, I think is great up until about season 5. Yeah, it might be nostalgia. It might be. I mean, that's a fair point. I don't know, though, man. Like, also, sorry, I didn't realize I switched scenes. And I'm sitting here talking to the camera and you can't see me. I kind of feel like a dick. My bad. Yeah, I just had a moment there where I hit all of the buttons all at once by accident and switched a whole bunch of stuff on both computers. What was I saying, though? Yeah, I think it could be nostalgia. Yeah, it is about the white noise. You know, and you want to know what's crazy? I've recently also added a white noise machine. So now I have the fucking iPad playing and the white noise machine next to me, and now I'm like turning the iPad up over the white. I don't know what my problem is, man. My poor wife. She just puts in earphones and ignores me. She's so amazing. I don't know how she tolerates me, to be honest with you. But one last thing, and then we'll get to what we're actually going to be doing today. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me talk the whole time. I agree that it might be nostalgia, Bear, but at the same time, I feel like it's not all. No, one last thing. What's up, Skrill? Yeah, I know. I'm on one of my monologues again. I know. Where was I going with that, Bear? What were we talking about? Oh yeah. I feel like that's a fair point that it could be nostalgia, but I don't know, man. I feel like there's also something to it, you know? Cuz think about it. Like And even The Princess Bride isn't a comedy movie, but when's the last time we had a movie like that? Like, no big special effects required, just costumes. I guess it is a comedy. It is a comedy, so I'm wrong. But, you know, no big special effects required, just costumes, great writing, great acting, just, oh my God. You keep saying this word, but I do not think it means what you think it means. Just, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we've got like the Avengers, right? Which was great, but different. I can't watch the Avengers over and over again. It was great as it was unfolding, as it was happening, and we all wanted to see what was coming next, and it was this whole spectacle. But do you rewatch the Avengers over and over again? I'm willing to bet you don't. That's right. Comedy, romance, action, drama, betrayal. It had it all, brother. It had it all. Isn't that a line from the grandfather in the beginning of the movie? It is important because if you can repeat something, right? Like if there's like some books, like I've read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I think 5 or 6 times. And now that I'm talking about it, I will probably read it again in the near future, you know? So like there's something to that, you know, there's something to these particular stories, whether it's movies or books or whatever. There's something intangible about them that makes them timeless, and it makes you smile and laugh and repeat the lines, and it's like effortless. You know what I mean? And there's something there. I don't know exactly what it is, you know, but there's something there. There's something to that, and I can't think of anything in probably the last at least 10 or 15 years that really has grabbed me like that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know. Skrillex, I do with Futurama, but it's we're all special, man. We're here talking about like 40-year-old movies. We're all special, Skrill. Don't worry. You're in good company, my friend. All right, so enough of run on my mouth. I know. I run my mouth too much, but it's like my whole thing. It's the whole reason I started doing this, you know? Oh my God, Young Guns. That's another good one. Oh my God, I'll make you famous. That's another good one. Young Guns is a good one. Bear. Die Hard is abso-fucking-lutely a Christmas movie, and anybody who says otherwise is dead wrong, my friend. Dead wrong. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The goddamn movie starts out with a Christmas song. How can you argue that? How can you argue that? It takes place during Christmas. The entire soundtrack is Christmas music, right? Like, what? Like, how can anybody argue that Die Hard is a Christmas movie? And I also watch Die Hard every year this time of year. My wife hates it because I watch Die Hard like on repeat from Thanksgiving to Christmas. Die Hard on repeat. Sometimes Die Hard 2. Those are my two, though. Not that I dislike the rest of the Die Hards. I can pretty much watch any Die Hard. Buddy the Elf, that's a good one, but I don't watch that one on repeat. I can watch it if it's on. Like, I won't turn it because I like Will Ferrell, especially older Will Ferrell. You know what I mean? Not that I guess there's a newer. I guess he hasn't done anything recently, so it's all kind of older Will Ferrell. But Liar Liar, yeah, Jim Carrey. That's good stuff too. But if we're going to Jim Carrey, you know we got to take it back to Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Die Hard and A Christmas Story. John McClane and Ralphie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You'll shoot your eye out. Yo, you want to know what I got my wife's little brother. He is 13 now, but he was 12 last Christmas. And he's from Russia. He's from Siberia, just like my wife, but he lives with us now. And you know what I got him for Christmas last year? A Red Ryder BB gun. Yes, sir. I got him his first Red Ryder BB gun. Yep. His first Christmas in America, I made damn sure that he got a rifle, even if it's just for now a BB rifle. I made damn sure he got a rifle. Home Alone's another really good one, actually, Skrill. I watch that one at least once a year as well for Christmas time. Yeah, I do the same. I do love me some Home Alone. That one, man. Yeah, Home Alone is legit. Yeah. That one, you want to talk about nostalgia. That one hits me hard, man. Home Alone hits me hard because when that came out, like, I think I was, I don't know, relatively close to Kevin's age, maybe a little bit younger. But by the time I was kind of like really able to kind of enjoy it, I was like his age, you know? So that one hits me hard with the nostalgia. And you know, you want to know what else? Just since we're here, and I swear, this is we're gonna get to games here in like 2 seconds, but what the heck was I about to say? Home Alone, nostalgia. Where was I going? With that? Home Alone, nostalgia. I don't even remember. I forgot now. Damn it. That's gonna drive me nuts. Hold on. Just give me a second here. Give me a second to work this out. We were talking about Home Alone, and I said that one's like really big on me for nostalgia. Oh, yeah, it was a deep thought interrupted. Something I watched last night, actually, that I haven't watched in years, but is something that I used to watch when I was very, very, very young. And I used to watch this with my dad every year this time of year because it was something that, like, it was something that he was familiar with. And that is a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, which rolls into the Charlie Brown Christmas. And then there was also, which I didn't see this year, the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. But I watched the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving yesterday on Apple TV. And it was interesting. It wasn't as good as I remember, to be honest. Wasn't as good as I remember. All right. So what the heck are we doing? They did have the best shows, Bear. I agree, man. I agree. I think we grew up, and I'm sure that everybody says this, but I really believe this. I believe that those of us who are in that little pocket where we got to grow up before the internet and then kind of got to help build and shape it, I think we had the best childhoods. I really think that we do. Because I look at like my wife's little brother who's 13, and he has like gadgets, you know, like iPad and PlayStation and stuff like that. I had G.I. Joes, Matchbox, RC cars. And it's so weird for me, just like when I got on the Red Robber BB gun last year, and even this year, you know, I'm asking my wife, like, what does your brother want for Christmas? Like, I never see him with toys. Like, I want to go out and buy toys, right? Like, I want to go to the toy aisle and just fucking fill a cart up with like GI Joes and helicopters and stuff like that. But like, kids these days don't play with that kind of stuff, man. And I feel like they're missing out. I feel like they're missing out. Had no business watching that so young. What are you talking about, Brandon? Are you talking about Home Alone? Cereal boxes were actually interesting. Cereal used to come with toys in it. You remember that? Milk cartons with missing kids. Oh my God. Yep. I remember that. Do they still do that? I don't think they still do that. Well, now they have the internet. They don't have to, right? They just send out a Amber Alert or whatever. What are you talking about, Brandon? Had no business watching what so young? Home Alone? Watched the 1989 Pet Cemetery when I was yo. That movie, I don't know when I watched it, but I was also too young to watch it because I remember that movie scaring the living shit out of me. When that kid like comes back, oh my God, that movie was scary as hell, dude. Yeah, no. That's not a movie that you probably should have been watching when you were 9, homie. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a bad call, bro. That was a bad call. I remember that movie scared the shit out of me. And I loved scary movies. Actually, stand by. I'm going to show y'all something since we're talking, just before we get started. I think I've showed this on stream before. What are you doing, little doodle? You good? Little bug? I think I've showed this on stream before. But if I did, it was only like once and it was only very briefly. But I love horror movies, especially 80s and 90s horror movies. So man, this is really turning into story time, isn't it? So my parents divorced when I was really young. I was 4. And so I would go to my dad's house for the weekends. And you know how dads are. He let me do stuff that I couldn't get away with when I was, with mom, right? So one thing that was one of our traditions for a long time when I was really young was we would stop at the video rental place. Remember video rental places? Brandon, I had a strange morbid curiosity, I guess, but that's when I learned how impressionable young mind is. Yeah, bro. Yeah. That was a legit scary, like there were horror movies, right? Like, I'm about to talk about some of the horror movies I liked when I was young. Then there were movies like Pet Sematary. Pet Sematary was legitimately scary. It's still legitimately scary. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about, right? Like dad lets you get away with stuff. Same relationship I had. So on Fridays, he would pick me up. I would go to his house for the weekend. He would pick me up, and on Friday night on the way back to his house, we would rent 3 movies. We used to stop at a place called 5 Star Video, and they had a weekend rental deal. If you rent 2 movies, you get the 3rd movie free. So every weekend, we'd rent 3 movies, and one of those movies, or 2, depending on how many he let me get, would always be a horror movie. And my favorites were Friday the 13th and A Nightmare on Elm Street. This, see if I can get it so it's actually in focus. This is my custom-made Freddy Krueger glove. I made this in my shop. Right behind me here, I have a metal shop in the building behind this building. I actually have a second channel where I make stuff in that shop. And I have a video where I made this. And this is my custom Freddy Krueger glove. Yes, these blades are tool steel. Yes, they are tool steel. And yes, they are sharp as fuck. So, yeah, I am a huge horror fan. And when I was younger, I loved A Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, but they weren't really scary like Pet Sematary. You know what I mean? Like, Pet Cemetery was scary as fuck. That one scared the hell out of me. I remember seeing that one when I was pretty young too, because like I was just saying, damn it, my computer keeps going to sleep. Like I was just saying, my dad used to let me watch horror movies, and at some point we rented that, and it was a huge mistake because that one scared the shit out of me. Let me put this away. Doodle, are you back there? I don't want to roll over your little tail there, bud. Bear, that's pretty awesome. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I put a lot of work into that. Brandon, thank you. I put a lot of work into that. I'm pretty damn proud of it. I made that last year, and I made it right before Halloween. I was trying to do like a Halloween video or whatever, and then I was Freddy Krueger for Halloween. We do almost the same, and we lived in an apartment, so we had to get sodas from the machine. Yeah, I lived in an apartment too. So did I. Yeah, me and my mom lived in an apartment, and my dad lived in a trailer. So I would go from the apartment to the trailer on the weekends. Do I remember a Soud giveaway? What's a Soud giveaway? Freddy scared the fuck out of me too, because I was afraid to go to fucking sleep. See, Pet Cemetery was the first time I think I felt real. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, man. Like Freddy Krueger and Jason, I thought they were cool. You know what I mean? Like, they were like cool monsters. Hellraiser, Pinhead. I was Pinhead for Halloween when I was like 12, right? Like, that was a kick-ass Halloween costume, by the way. My stepmom's mom made me like fucking sewed this heavy black Pinhead cloak, not hand, but used a sewing machine. But she was like a seamstress. She made like dresses and all kinds of stuff. She made this fucking Pinhead costume for me, and then we put a bald cap on my head, and then used like this fake skin stuff. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it was called fake skin back then. And we took framing nails and stuck, like, it must have been, I don't know, well over 100 framing nails in my head. We couldn't do them on my face because they wouldn't stay, because whenever I talked, they would like shake themselves loose. But I had them all over my head. I was Pinhead. I think I was like 11 or 12. So, you know, those guys I thought were cool, but Pet Cemetery wasn't cool. It was fucking scary. All right, Bear. Have a good night, brother. You too, bro. Stay blessed. I hope you had a good holiday, and I'll see you later, brother. Oh, you wish you had something to give away from guessing Monty Python. Yeah, I guess the Freddy glove would be a pretty damn awesome giveaway, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know if I can part with that though, bro. I put a lot of work into that thing, man. All the time, and so Michael Myers' mask began to enter my waking nightmares. Yeah, Michael Myers' mask is scary. I'll give you that one. But still, with Halloween, like, I was never a huge Halloween fan. Like, as much as I was like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Hellraiser. Like, I liked the Halloween movies, but was never a huge Halloween fan. But Michael Myers never really scared me, though. His mask was creepy, but he never really scared me. Yeah, the first Halloween is by far the best one. 100%. 100%. Everything, it goes downhill fast from that. That's what happens, right? Like, another really good example with that, and a recent example of that, is Stranger Things. Like, remember when the first Stranger Things came out, the first season? It was a few years ago, but I'm also really big into Dungeons and Dragons. I've played Dungeons and Dragons since I was old enough to read. So when the first Stranger Things came out, you know, I was all over it because it was like a D&D thing, and like that first season of Stranger Things is so damn good. So good. And it was obviously written and intended. That was the story. Like, that was it. That was the end of the story. And it was perfect. It was perfectly written. It had the perfect narrative arc to it. It was perfect. It was so good. But because it was so good, it made a lot of money. Right? And so then what did they do? They went back and they made like, what, 4 or 5 more seasons, none of which are even remotely on the same level as the first season. But they made them because, you know, it did well. And it's the same thing with Halloween. Like, if it's perfect, just leave it. But, you know, they can't do that because they want to suck every dollar that they can out of it. And so they just keep making them and making them and making them until they run it into the ground and it becomes a meme, you know? And it's unfortunate because some things, they're just perfect. The story, once the story is told, you don't need to keep telling it or retelling it, you know? I mean, some things are work really well like that way, you know? But other things don't. Yeah, season 2, and like it just gets worse from there, you know. And now there's this 5th season, or I think it's the 5th season coming out, and I don't know, man. I watched season 2 and part of season 3, and by the time I got, I think, halfway through season 3, I just said, you know, I would rather just go watch season 1 again. Oh my God, the first season of True Detective, masterpiece, 100%, 100%. Yeah, 11's arc just kind of goes off the rails, right? Like, I don't know, man. It was perfect. And, you know, like part of what made it so good was that there were all of those unanswered questions. You know, one thing that you learn, like, I don't know if you've ever tried to write anything or even just read a lot of good books or seen a lot of good movies. Like, one thing you learn is that part of what makes like a fantastic, part of what makes a fiction really great is what you aren't told directly, right? Are the questions that are unanswered and left to your imagination, right? Because those blanks that your imagination is allowed to fill in are always the most interesting part. Those questions that never get answers. Those are the things that keep you thinking about a story, that keep you coming back to a story. You know what I mean? And when you do something like they did with Stranger Things and you just start filling in all those details, well, those just inherently, you're never going to be able to fill in those details as fully or as interestingly as people are going to fill them in for themselves using their own imaginations, because we're going to fill them in ways that satisfy us and the way that we connect to the story. And when you start filling them in, you're never going to be able to achieve that. And you end up just making the story feel less full the more you fill it. I hope that makes sense. Shogun. I don't know if I've ever seen Shogun. I've definitely heard of it. Yeah, also, like, when they start getting into the teenager years, like, they just kind of become dicks, you know? Like, when you're an old man like me, little kids are awesome. Teenagers suck. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the same thing with Harry Potter, man. Like, as they get older, it's kind of like, oh, these little fucking assholes. Shogun, 10 out of 10. Best modern show I've seen since True Detective. Really? What's it on? I'll check it out. What's it on? I'll 100% check it out. All right. So, what the hell are we going to be doing today? That's a really good question. The title of the stream is 100% legit, because I really had no idea what we were going to do today. I think Hulu, not so sure. I actually, you know what? Here, I'll look it up for us. Shogun drama series. Boom. Shogun 2004 on Hulu. Watch now. Word up. Oh yeah, this looks legit. I love historical dramas. I love history, man. Especially like this era of history, whether it's Japanese or European or like what, I don't even, I don't care. I love this period. I mean, being a D&D fan, anything with like horses, swords, like that sort of thing. I love that stuff. Yeah, I'll check this out. Definitely on Hulu. I'll check it out. I might actually watch an episode tonight, as a matter of fact. Okay, so what are we going to be doing today? And like I was just saying, I was not entirely sure what we were going to do today, but I think I want to start off playing some Battlefield. I haven't streamed Battlefield in, I think, over a week now. And, yeah, I think I want to play some Battlefield. I know that Arc Raiders is a lot of fun, and maybe we'll do some Arc Raiders after a little while. I know that everybody likes Arc Raiders. I like Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is a lot of fun to watch. It's a lot of fun to play. So, we might just get to Arc Raiders a little bit later. But I want to start off with some Battlefield because I haven't played Battlefield in a while. I never played Helldivers. You know that? I never played Helldivers. You've been streaming Arc Raiders. Has it been doing well? My Arc Raiders streams seem to do well. People, I think, like watching Arc Raiders because like every raid is a little mini drama. It's really good for streaming, and you can interact with your chat really easily, like ask them about things or, how you should like approach something or whatever. It's a really good game for streaming. So like, I get it. Yeah. That's when all right. So I never played Helldivers because when Helldivers came out, I was playing on the Xbox. And if you remember, it came out on the PlayStation and I think on PC. And it didn't come out on Xbox. And so I couldn't play it when it was like huge. And then by the time I started gaming on the PC, was when Battlefield launched. So I was on Battlefield. So I just never got a chance to play it, but I wanted to play it. And when I saw it, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, oh, this is Starship Troopers, the video game, which is fantastic. Yeah, Ark is my first extraction shooter too. But I think my video may have played a part of Helldivers 2 coming to Xbox. Really? That's pretty fancy. Speaking of Starship Troopers, who wrote that? Robert Heinlein? Did Heinlein write Starship Troopers? Look at my most viewed video. Couldn't believe it was blowing up. Really? 750,000 views? Bro. That's what's up, homie. God damn, son. Yo, that's your viral moment, dude. That is your viral moment. Man, I need a moment like that, dude. I need a viral moment like that. That's congratulations, man. Let me see if I can see it. Hold on. Well, I'm going to put this on my other monitor. All right, let me see here. Is this you? 46.6K followers. Is that you? Xbox did not have access and they weren't yeah. Yeah, I remember originally they weren't even going to port it. Is this you, bro? 46,000 followers? Is that you? Am I on the right? No, I'm not on the right account, I don't think. Is that you? Wait. Yeah, I'm not on the right account. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's because of the service I use to stream to TikTok. I use Restream because I'm streaming to multiple services. I use Restream, so I can't click your name in chat. It's not a link because it like grabs it from TikTok and then injects it. Hold on, I can find you real quick, bro. Just give me a sec. I think I just got to put the username in correctly. All right, I think this is going to be it, right? Yeah, this is you. This is you. All right, is this it? 782.1 thousand views. Bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Hold on. Oh my God, dude. That's fucking fantastic. That legit gave me goosebumps, bro. That legit gave me goosebumps. That's really good, dude. You deserve those views. You deserve those views. You deserve every one of those views. Good job, bro. Good job. Good job, man. Good job, brother. Man. Yeah, that's good, dude. Hold on. Let me all right, I gave you a follow. It's one more. You're almost at 1,000, man. That's really good, dude. I've been grinding. I'm up to like 200 now. That's a really good video, though, man. You deserve those views, bro. Congratulations. You deserve those views. That was really well done. I like that. That gave me goosebumps. Hey, boys. He's right here. Are you taking him for a walk? You... Hi, Bulba. Rowdy, shush. Oh, God, my dogs are here. This is going to be a hot mess. Yeah, man, that was good, dude. Is that the... I never played Mass Effect either, actually. Which, I think is kind of shameful. I never... And Mass Effect was on PlayStation, though, wasn't it? All right, guys, can we please not kick over my light? That would be great. I mean, I know it's a big ask, but if we could just try, that would be... That's all I'm asking for. Just try not to kick over the light. Just try. Yeah, well done, dude. Well done, bro. Well done. You deserve those views. I like videos like that too, man. Like I like when you see somebody like you or me who's a small creator manages to have a viral moment, there's always a lot to be learned from that. You know what I mean? Like, because like once a creator gets big, all they have to do is put something out and it's going to do well. You know what I mean? And Boba, no, you can't be under there. There's too many wires. No, go, no, go. Stop it. Go, bud. You can't be under there. There's too many wires. Why do you got to be like right under there, dude? There's too many wires, Boba. You're going to knock something out. Yeah, but stop. Hey, stop it, Boba. You can't go under there, bud. Just lay down. Stop it. God, you are such a baby. Why are you such a... You're so big and you're such a baby. Sweet baby Jesus. All right, hold on. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Can they see you? Oh, my goodness. Oh, who's a big baby? Who's just a big old stinky breath baby? Don't hump him, Rowdy. All right, get down because Rowdy's going to get jealous. And no, you can't get under there, dude. Stop it. You can't either, Rowdy. Stop it. My wife just drops these dogs. I got so many wires and stuff in here, and they're just two big fucking galoots. All right, you boys got to chill out. You got to relax. You think you can do that? Mommy just took you for a WALK. So don't even look at me like that. All right, guys, stop. You're hitting my computer and everything else. Stop. Stop it. These damn dogs. Capitalizing on something you cared about. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Like, that's exactly it. So I think I mentioned earlier that I have 2 channels. And like, okay, so since we're still just running our mouths, I swear to God, we're going to start playing games. I swear it. But, all right, so the first thing about, you know, when a small creator gets a viral moment, there's always something to be learned from that because big creators, like they can just put something out and it's going to do well, right? And it's hard to learn anything from that because they have so much momentum that they can put something out that is... Okay. They can put something out that is of equal or lesser, quote unquote, quality or something that is, you know, no more interesting or funny or whatever than something that you and I would put out. But they will do much better with it simply because they have all of that momentum, right? So it's hard to look at a really big creator's success or successful content and really learn a lot from, like, you can learn from it, but it's hard to like learn about what makes it successful aside from like quality and consistency and stuff like that, right? Because they're gonna just get a certain amount of success because of their momentum. But when somebody like you or somebody like me, who's a small creator, puts something out and it goes viral, like there's a lot to be learned, right? Because you don't have that momentum built up, like where, you know, like a couple 100,000 views is just an automatic, right? Because there's just that many people subscribed or whatever. You know, like the algorithm's already just pushing you out because it knows your content's going to, like, your content has to really fucking slap for that algorithm to pick it up and push it out to that many people. It has to really resonate with people. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It has to really resonate with people. And to what you were just saying, the way that it resonates, I keep getting alerts. I have no idea what for. the way that it resonates is when there's something genuine about it, like this thing that you genuinely were passionate about. So when you made a short about it, it was filled with passion, right? And people who are also passionate about it, like you, that is going to reach out and is going to resonate with them. You know what I mean? And something I learned about, just to connect this to kind of this full thought, right? Something I have learned about creating content is that, like, video quality, editing skill, catchiness, and like sound, like all of the soundtrack, all of this stuff, it all takes a back seat to authenticity. So my other channel is a machining channel, and it has, I think right now it's up to like 20-some thousand subscribers, which, you know, is not huge. But I think, you know, for me, for somebody who's just like dicking around in their garage and who has never had, before I started that channel, had never even used a video camera or a piece of editing software, let alone ever made a video, I would say that that is a decent amount of success, right? I would consider that successful for myself. It's not a moneymaker or nothing like that, but, you know, anyway, what I'm trying to get to here is that that channel, the first like 18 months of that channel did really well. And it's because those first 18 months or so, I was making things and doing things in the shop that I wanted to do, right? Like, I had a long list of projects that I wanted to do, and I was just working through that list, just doing my shit, just doing the stuff that I had already wanted to do, and just filming myself while I was doing it. And those videos did really well. And then I got to a point where the mind shifted, and now suddenly I'm making content. I'm not just working in my shop anymore. And let me tell you, bro, things fell off of a cliff when my shift, or when my focus shifted like that, because I was no longer passionate about the things I was doing. I was doing things because I thought that they would be interesting for the people watching. And no matter how hard you try, you can't fake that passion and that genuine interest. And that's why this channel started, because I had to step away from that channel, because I got to a point where I realized that I was no longer doing things in the shop for myself and making videos about it. I was making videos. I was going into my shop to make videos for the YouTube channel, and it wasn't working, and I had to step away from it. And that's where this channel came from. Bro, alien killing video games are the best kind of video games. Okay. So I have no idea how long we've been talking. Doc, what is up, brother? Good to see you here. Yes, I have been running my mouth for like at least an hour. Brian Solis, welcome. What's your question, brother? God Senpai, welcome. Good to see you. We are about to play some goddamn video games. I told you we were going to play video games. I ran my mouth for fucking ever. What are we going to be doing? We're going to be starting with some Battlefield, all right? Because I was an hour and 10 minutes. Holy shit, is that how long I've been running my mouth? Jesus. Look, we're going to play some Battlefield because I have not streamed Battlefield in like over a week, and I want to play some Battlefield. Maybe we'll stream some Arc Raiders in a little while if enough people tell me to stop respawning in Battlefield and just play some Arc Raiders. Maybe we'll just play some Arc Raiders. But until then, I want to play a little bit of Battlefield. So that's what we're going to do. There's a lot of stuff going on in Battlefield, and I want to check it out. There are like 2 different battle passes now that I want to finish up. The original battle pass, and then the California Dreamin' or whatever it is battle pass, the California battle pass. All right, Brian Solis, I'm new with a PC, and since I have so many games, the updates are draining my space. I have 1 terabyte. Should I get more? All right. Yeah, let's talk about this. Yeah, if you can afford it, get more. I can tell you how I do it. I can't, I can't verify whether or not this is the best way to do it, but I can tell you how I do it and how it works and what works for me. So the way I do it is this. Brian Solis, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I have a 500 gig, M.2 drive that is my operating system and like my core software, right? So that's got my OS on there. It has like my DaVinci Resolve, my editing software on there, all of my core software. So like software stuff, not games. I don't put games on that drive. Now you can designate some space on that drive for games if you want to, but I have a smaller drive. It's 500 gigs, and that's plenty for my operating system and my software. All the software that I need to do my day-to-day stuff, content creation, all that stuff. Then I have a separate 1 terabyte M.2 drive that I use exclusively for games. And basically what I do with that is I kind of just manage my storage space, because I figure the way I look at it is like this. I have 1 whole terabyte set aside for games. I never let it get more than 80% full, right? So I always keep it under 800 gigs full. And if it starts to go over 800 gigs full, I take a look at what games I have, and I decide, is there anything that I'm not playing anymore, or that I don't think I'm going to be playing like anytime soon? And if so, I uninstall them. If not, I'll say, well, is there something I'm not playing much, but I know that I might want to play within the next, like, say, like 30 to 90 days, right? If so, I then have a third drive, which is just a normal SATA SSD, right? It's another 500 gigs. Because it's just a regular SATA SSD, it's, slower than the M.2 drives, the NVMe drives, but you can still launch games off of it. They might take like an extra 10 seconds to launch, but once they're launched, they run perfectly fine because they're in memory. So I will then move games that I'm not quite sure about, but I don't quite want to get rid of. I'll move those off to that drive. And that's how I manage it. But yeah, I don't think in general, get yourself a good, fast, smaller boot drive, because that's going to cut down on boot times, and just keeping that drive kind of clean with just your core software is just going to, it's going to allow your computer to kind of not that like fragmentation is a problem now with SSDs and stuff, but still, it just keeps things clean and fast so that, you always have that small, fast drive that you're booting and launching your core apps from, and you don't have to worry about that getting clogged up and slowing down. And then the way I figure it is like a terabyte of space for games should be plenty of space so that you can manage it, and then you just kind of manage it. All right. So, like I said, we're going to do some Battlefield. Doc, what's up, brother? How was your Thanksgiving, by the way? All right, so we got a couple battle passes. I am like super close to finishing this one, so I want to get this skin unlocked because I think this is a pretty sweet skin. So we got some weekly challenges that got some coins for us. We got our daily challenges, recon, assault rifles. All right. So I think I'm not going to worry about the daily challenges because I also would like to try and make some significant progress towards finishing this up as well, because I really want to unlock this skin. So we're going to work on that. And for weekly challenges, everything is assault. So I got complete matches as assault, except for this one. Get headshot kills as assault, capture objectives as assault, and deal damage with grenade launchers. So I can work on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can work on these 5 challenges all at the same time. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. So we're going to be playing as assault. We're going to be rocking the SOR 556 Mark II. I am currently loving this assault rifle. I did a video about this assault rifle. It's on my YouTube channel. If you haven't tried this rifle yet, after the recent updates, it is fantastic. Really good. All right, so we're going to be leveling this bad boy up. If you want, here's the build, by the way. Bada bing. We got the CQB suppressor, we got the heavy extended barrel, the angled grip, 30 fast mag, standard ammunition, the 1.75 sight, the 10 megawatt green laser or 5 megawatt green laser, and the rail cover. So that's our build. And that's pretty much it. We're going to work on trying to knock out all 5 of those challenges. I don't know if we'll get the one with the grenade launchers because those are kind of hard to get, but we're going to see what we can do. Yo, by the way, apparently, you know how the Battlefield 6 free trial went live yesterday? Apparently, the same time that the free trial went live, the matchmaking servers went down. So I didn't try playing yesterday. I was busy doing like Thanksgiving stuff. But apparently, the whole first day of the free trial, nobody was able to matchmake, which is just fucking bananas. Like, way to drop the ball, bro. Eastwood, you know what? Let's try some Eastwood attack and defend. I haven't played any of these attack and defend game modes on Eastwood yet. You run NVIDIA GPU. It booted me out. Yeah, I run... So I have a 2 PC setup. I have my PC that I game on and my PC that I stream on. The gaming PC is running an AMD 5800 XT CPU and an NVIDIA 4070 Super GPU. I'm a big NVIDIA. Like, I'm a believer. I believe in NVIDIA. I think AMD's doing some great stuff with GPUs now, and I think some of their cards are really great options if all you're doing is gaming. But if you want to do content creation, streaming, making videos, anything like that, it is my opinion that NVIDIA has much better support and much better performance for content creation. So yeah, I'm an NVIDIA guy. What do you want, rowdy boy? All right, what are we doing up here, brother? Let's look at this map and try and do something that isn't stupid. All right, I think we're going to swing out wide to the right here. Yeah, we're going to swing out wide to the right here with this guy. Try and find us an angle. All right, I think... I have a feeling this is going to be a bad... We're going to expose ourselves on the right here. Yep, there we go. Ah, I didn't even see that guy down there. That was stupid. I should have found cover before I started shooting at those guys. I found a good angle and then I blew it. God damn it. You thinking of upgrading for GTA 6? It depends on when GTA 6 comes out, bro. If it comes out within the next year, which it's supposed to, God, I don't know. Maybe Maybe. It really depends on if I have the budget. I think my current rig should be capable of running it probably like medium to lowish settings, which, you know, as long as I can run it. So yeah, I don't know. That really depends on budget, man, honestly. Also, honestly, it also depends on whether or not NVIDIA puts out any new cards, because the 50 series cards have kind of been shit. Like everything except for like the 5080 and the 50, even the 5080 hasn't been that great. So basically everything except for the 5090, which is like a $1,500 at best card. Like the 50 series cards have kind of been garbage. The 4070 Super is like in such a good spot. Like it still performs, it outperforms the 5070 in a lot of areas still. So yeah, it depends. If we get like a 60 series from NVIDIA and there's like a decent like mid-tier 60 series and I have the budget, then maybe, yeah, maybe. All right. Let's not run straight at the... Just try and... Yeah, I don't know. Which way should we push up here? I guess let's push up this way. I think we pretty much have A. Bruh, come on, bruh. Fucking Claymore. Really? Really, bro? A medic 20 meters away. Jesus Christ. Like, are you kidding me? With that bullshit? Yeah, I'm not spawning on you. You guys suck. I'm giving you those points. Alright, there is either somebody on the roof or pushing into this room here. Yeah, they're on the roof, I think. That is not a good angle. Let's try and find an alternate route to get an angle on these guys. Still got peeps on the roof. Ah. Whoops. That's what I wanted to do. Why is the tank all the way in the back? No idea, bro. No idea, bro. I know I'm getting sniped at, though. Fuck that. Alright. How do we want to push up on A here? We swing wide. I think we have the hill. I'm in that dude's sweet spot. That's no bueno. Alright, I gotta avoid these snipers. Wish I had some smoke. Ah, you motherfucker. Dude, do you see that dude come hobbling in there like a little fucking troll? I had that. I fucking had that room too if that little motherfucker didn't. Where did you come from? Where did he come from? Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. Like, the sound in this game, when it works, it's really, really good. You know, like, I really like the way it sounds, and when it works, it's great. But yeah, man. Like, sometimes, I've had tanks literally drive up behind me. I didn't hear shit. I didn't hear shit. Like, it's crazy. I think we got this, though. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, baby. Woo. Yay. Yeah, man. They did recently put out, I think it was like a tweet or a, I don't know, post or something. They put out something, though, where they have finally acknowledged issues with the sound, and they said they're working on it. So they've also finally acknowledged issues with hit detection like dying around corners, like the net code. Yeah, so they're working on a bunch of stuff. Sound is one of them. So hopefully they get that fixed, because like I said, when it works, it's you know, it's great. I think it sounds good. The problem is it so often, sometimes it cuts out completely. You know, other times you just get no footsteps or they're really low. It's just so inconsistent. Yeah, I know. You know, it's crazy, man. Like, I've been using it a lot trying to get that challenge. So I'm like finally starting to kind of understand a little bit more how it works. You absolutely have to get direct hits to get a kill with the RPG, for one. But before I started using it recently, it felt like I felt like I died to the RPG all the time, and then every time I would use it, it just doesn't fucking do shit. Like, I shoot an RPG into a room full of people and I get hit markers. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? Yeah, you can only, the only way you can get a kill with it, as far as I have found, is direct hits. Even multiple, like splash damage will usually just result in hit markers. Okay, wait. Let's take a look at the map. All right, I think we should push out here. Maybe. Yeah. We should push out here. See if we can't open up a path. Oh man, I'm gonna be wide open on that side. There we are. Be careful in that building, boys. All right, let's push to this house. See what this does for us. Yeah, there we go, baby. We should probably get out of here. Oh shit, I thought we had that.
You're gonna make it! Hold on!
Who killed you, bro? Where is he? Who did this to you? Who did this to you? Motherfucker! Yeah, those little washing machines are sneaky, right? Yeah, the shotguns are crazy. The only thing with the shotguns, though, you do have to be able to hit your shots. I'm not that good of a shot, so I'm not that great with them, but if you can hit your shots, man, they absolutely slap, brother. Slap. Okay, where are we? Let's see, can we do something smart here? I feel like they're gonna come around on my left, aren't they? Where did that dude go? There you are. There you are. You like that? Get aggressive on these fools. Ah, that was stupid. That was stupid. What's up, Brandon? Welcome back, brother. Oh, you haven't tried Battlefield yet? Oh, man. Bro. Battlefield 6 is fantastic, man. Highly recommended. And right now is free-to-play weekend. Yeah, I was a fan back in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 days, and then I didn't play games actually for probably like 5 or 6 years. So I missed Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 like pretty much completely. And I came back when the Battlefield 6 beta came out, and just like fell in love with it because it was like, it feels like the sequel to Battlefield 4 if you played Battlefield 4. I never played a lot back then. Like I was never really good. I'm still not very good, but I'm loving Battlefield 6, dude. All right, let's do something smart here. Let's think about this. Where are we going? Let's pick up Bravo up here, because so if we push through here, we're gonna die. I mean, we could try and push middle. We could go to this. Yeah, let's make our way to that house. There's that house over there. Yeah, we're gonna have dudes. We're definitely gonna have dudes here. Knew it. Yep. All right, we got somebody. Try and get a cheeky angle on these dudes. Yeah, baby, you see that? Ah, shit. Yeah, Scarlet, what's up? I didn't even see you, Scarlet. Welcome back. Good to see you. How was your Thanksgiving? Yeah, so Brandon, did you play like Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5? I heard Battlefield 1 was really good. Bad Company. Yeah, Bad Company, Bad Company was like before I got into it. So the first Battlefield I played was Battlefield 3. And then I played Battlefield 3 like pretty much its whole existence, because I think Battlefield 4 came out pretty quickly after Battlefield 3. And then I played a bit of Battlefield 4. And then I remember What was the one, the Cops and Robbers one? Hardline. I played a little bit of Battlefield Hardline, and then I went through a period where I played like MMOs, and then I went through like 5 or 6 years where I didn't game at all, and then I didn't even start gaming again until Black Ops 6 came out last year. So for like 5 or 6 years before Black Ops 6 came out, I hadn't gamed at all. And I started gaming again with Black Ops 6, got bored of that, and then the Battlefield 6 beta came out, and that's when I started. Oh, you're doing yours today, Scarlett? That's what's up. Are you cooking? I made turkey yesterday. Battlefield 4, top 5 shooters of all time. I agree. I agree. Brandon, if you liked Battlefield 4, I think that you will probably really, really like Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is kind of like Battlefield 4, but just modernized, a little bit faster. You know, like you can do some sliding, like that sort of stuff. But it's not like COD fast. You know what I mean? It's definitely Battlefield. It's grounded. A little bit faster, a little more modern. I think you'll like it. Like I said, it's free to play weekend. So jump in some Battlefield. Are you in the Discord server, by the way? If not, jump in the Discord. We're playing all the time, bro. We'll play with you. Cheating on the pre-cooked kind. Hey, that's legit. Let me tell you how much fucking work it was making that damn turkey yesterday. I was cooking and cleaning all day, Scarlett. All day. We lost. We lost. Yeah, Scarlett plays Battlefield 6. Tell them, Scarlett. It is addicting. It is addicting. But it's a lot of fun, though. I love it. Like, I've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders on the stream. Just because I think Arc Raiders is more fun to stream. Just because it's way more laid back. Like, when I'm playing Battlefield, I feel like I can either, like, chat with the stream or play Battlefield. It's hard to do both at the same time. You know what I mean? Because you gotta kind of lock in, or else you'll just get your shit pushed in this game. But Arc Raiders is like, it's way more chill. You can lay back. You can talk to people. You know what I mean? You can, like, scheme with your chat. Like, should I sneak up on this dude or what? You know what I mean? Like, you can do that kind of stuff. So I think Arc Raiders is a lot more fun to stream. So I've been streaming that a lot lately. But if I'm not streaming and I'm gaming, then I'm playing Battlefield. You were on it for like 6 hours yesterday? Yeah, I didn't get to play it all yesterday. At all. I was in the kitchen all day, and then all night I just hung out and watched some movies. Yeah, I watched that new Mark Wahlberg movie, Flight Risk, by the way. Oh my God. It was awful. It was entertaining, but it was legitimately bad. I haven't seen Mark Wahlberg in a bad movie in a while. It was bad. I'm gonna be doing that today. Are you doing, I guess you're doing your celebration at your house then, Scarlett? Are you hosting? I know, I love Mark Wahlberg. I still liked the movie. You know, like, I would still, if you like Mark Wahlberg, I'm definitely a Marky Mark fan. So if you like Mark Wahlberg, absolutely worth watching. But it was a pretty bad movie. Just objectively, it was pretty fucking bad. Okay. All right, we got shit, man. Just swing out this way. I feel like this is going to be probably not great. All right, we got that tank holding that down over there, so we're good to push up here. I guess we have this house. What the fuck? Ooh. Dude got me. Ooh. Ooh. All right, I got to get out of there. That's not a good spot to be. We're going to try a different approach. I've never played these game modes on this map. I don't know, like... Man, like, I generally like to not push the middle if I don't have to. Also, watch the mini-map. That's always good. I'm gonna swing out with this guy here. Where are we going, buddy? I'm on your 6, homie. All right, so he's gonna swing out here and try and get an angle. Open up some room on this approach to Alpha. Yeah, baby. Now we're doing it. Now we got it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, baby. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, big boy. That's how we do it, big boy. Oh, we got somebody in that hallway there. No, fuck it. What? Oh, shit. I didn't even see that tank. One sabotage. I placed 4 grenade interceptors. They were burning more than us. Was a lifesaver. Yeah.
I knew you had my back.
Those are really good for, what? Those grenade interceptors are really good for breakthrough as well. which is what we're playing right now. Or no, Rush. I'm sorry, not Breakthrough. Rush. With the MCOMs, they're really good for Rush too. All right, that was kind of a crazy push that I just made there, so not really surprised that I died. Let's try and do something a little bit smarter this time. Easier said than done. All right, I don't really want to push. Oh, yeah, that middle there sucks balls. Oh, there's that tank. Fuck no. Where's that tank? Where's that tank, fellas? What are they, upstairs? Oh, he had the fucking head glitch on me.
Targeting objective Bravo.
Oh, lost my mouse. There we go. Should we try the roof again? Ooh. Ooh, baby. Oh, good God. What? Come on. Those window units, or those air conditioner units on the top of the roof. So he's behind those. He can shoot over them, but all I can see is his head. So he can see my whole body. All I can see is his head. So he has all the advantage in that gunfight. I'll show you. I'll go up there again and show you. All right, see those? So, okay, so you just saw my teammate was back there. Yeah, so when he's standing here, you see how I can shoot over it? But you see that? You see how I can only see his head? So that's the head glitch right there. So if I'm right here and there's somebody like where I was on the roof, see, he can see my whole body, but I can only see his head. So that gives him the advantage there. Yeah, I'm not going over there. That's crazy. Yeah, things are falling apart here. All right, man. They got us in a bad spot here. Oh, shit. Maybe you missed. I don't know. Or, so, Scarlet, there are also some pretty significant hit registration issues. There are legitimately some hit registration issues. They recently put out, like a tweet or something where they said they're going to be working on that because there are some serious hit reg issues. So it could be that too. Like, have you ever died around a corner or you shoot somebody and it just feels like your bullets go right through them and then they like... Or have you ever died to somebody who's not even facing you? I've had that happen to me too. So there's some weird netcode stuff going on. Yeah. Yeah. That's like... Those are issues they're supposed to be working on. All right, come on, boys. We got this. Ah, I saw him too late. There was nothing I could do.
Thank you so much.
Okay. We have to find a smarter way to do this. Yeah, we could... Maybe try and swing out wide. Are they covering this? Oh God, that's... I don't want to do that. That dude just spawned on me and gave away my spot. Oh God. Oh, we're in a bad position now. This is bad. I miss a lot. Jeez. That was not a good game. That was not a good game. Yeah, I don't actually miss. It's normally I'm just trying to give them a fair opportunity to fight back, so I'll fire some warning shots around them. That's basically what I'm doing. Just firing warning shots in their general direction. Just because I want to keep things fair, you know? That's all. Ooh, one more headshot kill is assault. Deal damage with grenade launchers. Almost done that one. 2 more objectives as assault. We're about to unlock a whole rack of battle points, or battle pass points, by the way. Which means we're actually gonna have... Oh, I can't look at it. Dang it. I'm gonna unlock that. What level am I? 94. 94. And I have a bunch of XP boosts. I haven't really used any of my XP boosts yet, which I probably should. A 60 is still pretty good. I play too much. Honestly, Scarlet, for the amount of time that I have played this game, 94 is kind of embarrassing. It just shows how bad I am at it, really. That's all. All right, let's do some guess we could do some all-out warfare. Yeah, but Sindel, playtime plus skill level equals XP, average amount of XP gained given the amount of time that you've played, right? So for the amount of time that I have played, the fact that I'm only level 94 is embarrassing. I'm not good either. I'm very, very bad. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the point I'm trying to make, bro, is that I suck. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I feel like for the amount of hours I have in this game, I should probably be like level 150 or something. Getting better, though. The road to success is paved one respawn at a time. That's what I always say. Thank you, Scarlet. We're about to unlock a whole rack of fucking battle pass coins, though. Might finish up that California Resistance battle pass like tonight. That would be nice. I have my moments. Like, I have some games where, like, I can just really lock in and find that groove and play really well. And then I have some games where it just feels like I just can't get anything started. And then, you know, I have other games where it's just kind of like I trade a kill for a death. I'm 44 and can't see. Yeah, bro, join the club. I'm a blind old man too, and my reflexes certainly aren't what they used to be. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, you can't take it serious. You know, that's a trap that it's really easy to fall into with competitive games. Like, if you start doing bad and you take it too serious, then you get frustrated, and then you keep doing bad and you get more frustrated, and then you just do worse. So yeah, you really have to just keep a perspective. Remember, it's just a game, and just try and have fun. And if you're not having fun, time to stop and go play something else, and then you can come back. Yeah, but Sindel, that's why I had to stop playing Call of Duty. I can't keep up with those freaking like 13-year-olds all jacked up on monsters and G Fuel, butt sliding and bunny hopping and everything else. I'm too old for that shit, man.
Objective Bravo is under our control.
All right, let's what are we doing here? They're attacking C. All right, they've got people. They've got people up there. Okay, so
Be advised, Charlie is under attack.
they're gonna be shooting down at me from there.
We currently hold more objectives. Our forces are close to taking territory. Be advised, Alpha is under attack. Neutralize Charlie.
Where's that little zip line right here?
Objective Delta. Objective Charlie is being secured. We've taken ground. Alpha has been removed. Target all remaining objectives. Visual Titan marked objective. Targeting objective Delta. Objective Delta has been neutralized.
Oh, where is he? Where is this dude? Is he up there, or is he back here? Oh, he's right over there.
We have lost Echo.
I got you!
Be advised, Echo has been captured by hostiles.
Thank you so much!
We have secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
Oh, what?
Delta is under attack.
What? Yeah, you know, I've never actually played Fortnite. Like, ever. I think I tried to play it maybe once a long time ago when it was new, but I couldn't do the whole building thing. I don't know. It was just, it was not for me. What are we doing? Trying to attack Echo? Holy shit, what the fuck?
All right, friendlies have secured objective Delta.
Oddball, what's up, brother? You loved it for 5 years, but they matchmake you wrong. What do you mean? Yeah, I heard that like they have a no build mode now, which is kind of weird because I thought like the build thing was like kind of what like set Fortnite apart, you know what I mean? Like that was what made it different from any other battle royale. I'm good, Oddball. How are you, bro? I haven't seen you in a while, dude. How you been? All right, let's look at this map. How can we play this smart? All right, so we have Charlie. All right. All right, yeah, we're gonna follow our teammate and hold this angle, this alleyway here. Is there a way to get into these buildings here? No. Oh, we can get into this building. Okay, that's a dead end. Yo, they are dropping fools. What was that? Oh. Yo, they just kept dropping motherfuckers on the roof, man. I died 1-2 shots. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think Fortnite and Call of Duty. Man, you get them kids in there, they're all jacked up on caffeine and Ritalin and fuck all that. Had to wait for your new Wi-Fi provider. Oh, snap. Is that why you haven't been on? Okay. Yeah. I'm going to try and do something here.
Attack helicopters confirmed. Pilots are ready to
I'm trying to think like intelligently about where they can come from. You know what I mean? And like make good decisions based on that. But it's hard because I can't.
We are moving on Delta.
We're targeting Delta. Hostile forces are taking ground.
Is that a fucking helicopter shooting at me? Is that what that was?
Objectives. All right, we have secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
Last objective under
Oh,
threat.
figures I just left.
Contact! Enemy tank!
We are moving on objective Echo. Reestablish objective control.
All right, they're gonna come from Foxtrot, which I guess means they can probably come from there. Can they? No, they can't. Okay.
Return to combat. Be advised, Delta is under attack.
Oh shit. Yeah, like it's hard to, I don't know, like I'm trying to like pay more attention to the maps, you know, and learn where the like different routes to get around are, but it's like I don't know, man. I just I struggle with it. I just can't fucking remember. Like I've been on this map, I don't even know how many times. But at any given moment, I have no idea where I am. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where I am. I don't know where motherfuckers are going to be coming from. And it's just like, so I'm trying to be more deliberate about that, but it's hard, man. It's really hard. I mean, we have Echo. That's their gimme flag. So I think I'm going to go B.
Bravo is under attack. We are attacking objective Delta.
And there's somebody here.
Objective Delta neutralized.
Okay, our forces control more objectives than the enemy.
All right, so we took B.
We secured Delta.
And I'm going to swing around the back to Echo here.
Be advised, enemy attack launched on Bravo.
I know there can be people in here. Yup. See, knew it.
Be advised, we no longer control objective Bravo.
And people can be in there. So, where do we go from here?
Moving on objective Foxtrot.
I think I'm gonna go up here.
Forces have heavy armor cleared for combat.
Yeah.
Enemies are attacking objective Delta.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't even see that dude. See what I mean? I had those two guys, but then there's some other random motherfucker like just shooting down at me from a big ass window. Like, how am I, what? How am I supposed to?
Hostiles now hold more objectives. Out.
I didn't hear shit. I didn't hear nothing. No footsteps, nothing. That's crazy.
Objective Delta is being neutralized.
Where are we? What are we doing here, bro?
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Alright, we've secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
Where are they?
We've lost objective Foxtrot.
Okay. We're gonna head back to Foxtrot. I think we're gonna cut through this building. And try and swing around the back here.
Be advised, hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
Foxtrot is now secure.
We need defensive support.
Oh shit, that's a tank. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. What? How am I doing this round? Not great. Not great at all.
Be advised, objective Delta taken by hostiles. Be advised, Foxtrot is under attack. Forces are hitting Delta. The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter.
Fuck you. Yeah, that dude literally, like, did come out of nowhere.
We've neutralized Delta.
Yeah, I'm not doing very well this game, that's for sure.
Be advised, move to attack the marked objective.
Objective Foxtrot is under our control. We now control more objectives. Secure our defenses.
Ah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wrong button.
Hostiles attacking objective Delta. Enemy attack confirmed to Echo. Objective Echo is under attack. Foxtrot has been lost. Hosts are taking control of the AO.
Dude's in a window somewhere here, right?
Our attack on Foxtrot is underway. Be advised, the enemy now controls more objectives.
Oh, he's shooting at me from over there. Over yonder. What are you doing, bro? Okay. I can't see you. Where is he?
We've secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
Where the hell? Oh. Son of a bitch.
We are attacking objective Delta.
All right, Scarlet. Good luck with your food. Thank you very much. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful holiday. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your time with your family.
I knew you had my back.
Oop.
Enemy attack launched on Foxtrot.
Come on, bro. You want to keep taking pot shots at me? Let's do this.
Solid work.
We can do this. I guarantee you die first, motherfucker. I think he's got a DMR, though, which kind of sucks. Exquisite, what's up? Welcome. Oof, we did not do well that game. Jeez. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grip it by the husk, brah. Actually had the, well, Scarlet knows where the reference is from too, but I actually had the first person I think ever came into the stream today and knew exactly where the reference was from. It's nothing. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's nothing like that. I guarantee you that if you know what it is, then you'll know instantly. If you don't know what it is, then it probably is pretty obscure. Also, it shows my age. All right, how are we doing on these challenges, by the way? Where are we at? Because we are like super close to... All right, deal damage with grenade launchers. Oh, shit. Hold up. Hold up, man. I want to look at something real quick. I think we might have unlocked the... I think we might have unlocked the new skin from the California Battle Pass. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, it's old school. It's old school. Definitely. It definitely shows that I am an old man. But in my defense, it's old school. It's from before I was born, but still something I grew up with. Yes, sir. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It could grip it by the husk. It's not a question of where it grips it. It's a simple question of weight ratio. You got it, brother. You got it. You got it. One of my favorite movies of all time. I went through a period in my life where did you Google it? That's fine. That's not cheating. That's called using your resources, bro. That's called using your resources. That ain't cheating. And that's 100% legit. All right, so we just got the we just got this skin unlocked. Can I equip this? What can I equip this to? That's the question. Yeah, have you noticed, by the way, that the NATO skins, like, or what's the other team? The Pax Armada. Pax Armada has the best skins in this game. Like, the NATO skins in this game are corny as hell, bro. Like, look at this goofy ass dude. And then look at the Pax Assault skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are the NATO skins so corny? So where's that new guy I just unlocked? Again, I bet he's Pax Armada. I bet I can't use him in NATO, right? Of course not. Oh, yes I can. There he is. Yay, son. Yay, son. Yay, son. Finally a decent looking assault skin for NATO. That's what's up. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying though? Like, straight up, right? Like, the NATO skins are like corny as hell for some reason. Eyeball. Tired and gonna head to bed. All right, brother. I'll see you next time now that you got your internet back. You gonna be playing this week? I'll be on this weekend too, bro. So I'll catch up with you. Have a good night, oddball. Yeah, I heard something about that. I heard they're supposed to be changing the visuals and hopefully making fixes to yeah, I know. I think it's bullshit. I'll believe it when I see it. I'll believe, because they said they're gonna fix the audio too, but I don't know. I'm with you. I'll believe it. Like, I'm hopeful, but it just seems like, especially with the visuals. All right, bro. I'll be on tomorrow night probably, oddball. So I'll see you then, brother. Yeah, I just like, it's like, how are they going to fix it? You know what I mean? Not really, but I'll say, do you run all right, so do you run any type of upscaling? Because I have found that if even on performance, but if I put it up to like ultra performance, like, I get some graininess, but I think it's my upscaling. I haven't noticed anything that I think is like, I haven't noticed anything that I wouldn't attribute to upscaling, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I haven't noticed anything as far as graininess goes. I have noticed though that sometimes my sight randomly turns into a thermal, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, no, I haven't noticed graininess. Oh, you know what I have noticed though? Sometimes when I respawn, it's not grainy, but I get like, you know how when you scope in, you get like a black, I don't even think you get it when you scope in actually, but like, I'll get like a black circle around the edges of my screen. Like, it looks like I'm scoped in or something, but it's just like a black circle around the edge of the screen, and it's only after I respawn and then like I'll respawn and it'll be there when I respawn, and it'll like flicker on and off a little bit and then eventually go away. Yeah, like you're being suppressed. Yep, that's what it is. It's like that animation or something when I respawn, and it'll just stick there, and then it'll like go away, and then it'll come back, and then it'll go away, and it'll stay gone. And I won't get it again until like I respawn, and sometimes it'll come back, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, I like here's my thing about the visual fixes, right? Like I just wonder like how are they going to do it? You know what I mean? Like what? Like I guess they could bring up, I don't know, bring up the lights in some areas. It just seems like it seems to me like it's going to be a very difficult thing. Like it's not, I just can't think of a way that they could do it globally and fix all of the different like problem areas, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of different areas on a lot of different maps, and a lot of different ways that people kind of just blend into shit, and it feels like it has to be a lot of different specific fixes for different things. I don't know how they're gonna just, there's nothing they can just do to fix it, you know what I mean? I'm kind of with you on that, honestly. Like Battlefield's never been a game where it's really easy to see people, and like this is something I was talking about this with a couple of people just a little while ago. I was talking about how like I've been actively trying to get better at the game, right? So one of the things that I've really been trying to focus on is learning the maps more and paying more attention to like my position, like where I am, where I want to go, how I want to get there, and where I think enemies are being are going to come from. And I have found that when I can get that right, when I can kind of, I'm usually just guessing, but when I can get that right, when I can put myself in a position where I feel like I'm going to be relatively safe from certain angles, and I feel like I kind of know where the enemies are going to be coming from, when I can get that right is when I do really well. And I feel like I played Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, so I'm not like a Battlefield expert or anything, but to me it seems like that's when you do best in battle. Like Battlefield isn't COD, right? Like it's not a Twitch shooter, right? So being able to see people oftentimes comes down to making smart decisions, putting yourself in the right place, and having the map knowledge and the game sense to be able to intuit where they're going to be and where they're coming from. And that doesn't have anything to do with how well you can see them. That has to do with playing the game and the map effectively. And I feel like that's where Battlefield is strong. So I kind of agree with you there. I do think there are some problem areas though, especially in some buildings where there are just some corners where you can't fucking see shit and people will just hide in there, and it's a little bit cheesy. So I think there are definitely some areas that could be addressed, but I also agree that I think it would be really easy to go too far. Like you don't want people to stick out like a sore thumb. Like that's why we want realistic skins, right? Because camouflage should camouflage you, right? Like, no shit. That's how it should work. So yeah, I definitely, the more you play, the easier it is to see people. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Because the more you play, the more you know how to play the map, so you know where to look. You know what I mean? And spotting. Yeah, I think so too, man. And I think they need to be careful with how many concessions they make. Like, I understand that they want to get more players in, and you know, I want to see more people come in and play too. I love the game, you know, so I want more people to play with, but I want people to come in and play Battlefield. I don't want people to just be like, oh, COD sucks now, so let's go play this game and make it like COD. Like, fuck that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think they need to be careful with, like, they need to be careful with how they make concessions to try and appeal to a broader audience. Cock does suck, though. What? You suck cock? Doc. Doc, bruh. Calm down, homie. Yeah, don't take the, like, that Battlefield identity away. And, like, not being able to see a motherfucker is kind of Battlefield. Like, straight up. It is. Go back and play Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. Like, you know, it's just part of the gameplay. Like, sometimes you can't see people. That's what camouflage does. And if somebody is if you're able to use it effectively, then you should be able to benefit from that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree. There's a balance to be struck, I think. All right, so we got a decent assault skin. And all right, I think we're looking pretty good. Exquisite, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, brother. So what's up, Doc? What are you doing, man? What do you got going on, Doc? Did you message me in Discord, by the way? Yeah, you did. Sorry, I just saw it. Oh, by the way, since I just brought up Discord. Oh, right on. Harley, the dude with the birds. Right on. So since I just mentioned Discord, if you're in chat right now, if you're watching the stream, it doesn't matter where you're watching it. If you're looking for a community of cool people to play with, we play Battlefield, we play Arc Raiders, some folks are playing like Ready or Not, a bunch of different stuff. A lot of Battlefield and Arc Raiders. If you're looking for people to play with, just people to hang out with and talk to, or just looking for a good community, join the Discord. Link is in the bios. Like I said, it doesn't matter where you're at. The link should be in there. It should work. If it doesn't work, let me know. But feel free to join the Discord. We would love to have you. We're a small community, but we're literally growing every day. We're getting a little bit bigger every day, and we're going to be huge. So if you want to be in on the ground floor, hit that motherfucking link, jump in, and yeah, I'll see you there. Anyway, what are we doing? Let's do some attack and defend, I guess. Right? Wait. Hold on. Let me look at these challenges, because I think I finished up almost all of... Ooh. I need 16 more kills with the grenade launcher. All right, so we're going to keep playing Assault for a little while, because I think we also have a grenade launcher challenge in the weekly challenges. Yeah. All right, so we still got a little bit of work to do with Assault, so we're going to keep playing Assault for now. And I don't know. I guess let's switch it up a little bit, do some attack and defend. Try and pay attention to the maps. Try and make good decisions. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, bro, if you need people to play with, come check us out, man. Some good people in there. Some real good people. Real good folks. Yeah, I did those sabotage challenges, bro. I haven't played sabotage since. I legit don't get the point of that game mode. I was not a fan. I did the challenges and bounced up out of there. All right.
Defend your objectives and defeat the enemy forces.
Maybe we'll, shit, I don't even know. What are we gonna do here? Put ourselves in a real bad position. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back up here. All right, so how do we defend this? Ooh. No, thank you. Alright, so they're like coming right up the fucking middle, man. What's up, Doodle? Alright, this isn't a great spot to be. Ooh. Yeah, I think I should have stayed on that little grill. Or maybe try and swing out wide to get an angle. Like, could try and swing out like here to get an angle this way. Or I don't know, let's just feel it out. Maybe swing out here. Try and get into one of these buildings, maybe. See if we can't get an angle down on them. Looks like somebody else has like the same idea. Knew I heard your ass. All right, they're in there. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have peeked that a second time. All right, man, we gotta figure something out here. This isn't going well. All right, that's no bueno there. I don't feel like they're... Oh. Dude in that window. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. No way. Yeah, it's the Scar. Yeah, it's the Scar L. Or, I think it's called the SOR 556. But yeah, it's the Scar. I love this gun. Yo, what the fuck? Dude. Are you serious, bro? No fucking way that dude is that fast with that sniper rifle. That's crazy.
Objective control has been regained.
Oh, fuck that tank. Fucking snipers, man. What? How? What? No way. No way dude is behind us. What, bro? What?
The enemy are attacking objective Alpha.
No fucking way.
Marked objective.
Yeah, it's the Scar. I actually did a video about this like the other day on my YouTube channel. Personally, for me at least, right now, by far one of, if not my favorite assault rifle in the game. Like, one, because it's a Scar, and the Scar is just a kick-ass weapon in real life. It's super cool. But two, it's got a slow rate of fire, right? But you've got 1,000 meters per second bullet velocity. So if you can play this thing like in like medium-ish ranges, this thing's pretty effective, bro. I'm definitely liking it. I guess we lost that, huh? Oh, whoops. I'm getting off that roof. I haven't tried it with the match trigger, bro, but I believe that. I believe it would be really good. All right, I'm gonna get out of that doorway for one. Oh my God. It's one of those games, man. I just can't figure out where to be. Yeah, I know, bro. That golf cart is fucking wild. Dude, go fuck yourself with your gay ass little sniper rifle, bro. Don't nobody care about you, homie. Yeah, I see. Where did this dude go?
Hostile attack confirmed on Alpha. Marked objective is under threat. Defend the position. Bravo has been lost. The enemy are attacking objective Alpha.
Oh, shit.
Hostiles are attacking objective Bravo. Be advised, objective Alpha is under enemy control. Hostile casualties being reported.
Oh, where did he come from? What? What? Yeah, I don't know why everybody's so excited about the golf carts. Every time I jump in a golf cart, I just get like shot by a tank every single time. Because you're just like... Oh no, fellas, we gotta get Alpha back. I'm gonna get sniped right off of this roof.
Enemy attack is underway on Bravo.
Oh shit, they're getting behind us. I'm gonna hope you guys can take care of that.
Our attack on Alpha is in progress.
Oh, you motherfucker. Nice footsteps, Dice. Nice footsteps. I ain't hear shit. Oh, this is not where I want to be. I'm 100% gonna get killed running across here. Okay. Stop breaking that ridge line, fellas.
Attention, we're engaging objective Alpha.
Come on, bro. Peek it. Ah, shit. Oh no. Ooh. I think we held it. I think we held it. I think we held it, boys and girls. I think we might have did it. They got 9 tickets left. All we got to do is keep Bravo. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. We turned that one around a little bit. We found our groove there. We found a little bit of a groove. Nick, what are you back here doing to my curtains, bro? Stop messing with my damn curtains, Nicholas. I got you a blanket. Why do you have to lay on my curtains? You have a blanket, Nick. Dude. I got you your very own blanket, and you gotta lay on my curtains, dude. Not cool, Nick. Not cool. Come here. Come here, you little bug. Come here, you little bug. Oh, you little bug. Oh, you silly boy. Who's a silly boy? 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 Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You wanna go down? Don't lay on my curtains, dude. Lay on your blanket. All right. What are we doing here? How do we approach this one? Brand new map. This is probably not a good spot. No. I knew that wasn't a good place to be. I could feel it in my bones that that was not a good place to be. I could feel it in my bones that that was not a good place to be. What?
We've set charges
Got you, motherfucker. Got you. All right. Oh, shit, son. Ooh, boy, you see that? Fuck your head glitch, son. Come on now. That's the scar, baby. That is the scar right there. That is the power of the Scar L. No way. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna try and swing around to the left here. Oh no, you sneaky little fuck.
We've set charges on Bravo.
You fuckers, they put a fucking spawn beacon back there, you sneaky fucks. Motherfucker spawned right behind me, lucky son of a bitch. Got his ass.
I got you.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
I knew you had my back.
All right, so what do we got next?
Enemy sectoring your target. Move it and secure.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Explosive set on objective Alpha.
Set charges on Bravo.
Oh, no.
Charges on objective Alpha.
I was trying, buddy. I tried to get you, buddy. I couldn't get you. Sorry. I should have known that cheeky son of a bitch was still hiding behind that car back there.
We destroyed objective Bravo. Keep going, squads.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
Yo, what the fuck? Oh, they're coming behind us.
Charges set on
Got you, boo. I got you, boo. Oh, fuck. Damn, man. They were coming from everywhere, bro. Damn. They were coming from everywhere.
Objective marked. We need you supporting the attack.
All right, let's maybe should I try something else? The L85 I think is pretty decent. And a lot of people really like the TR7. All right. Let's try the TR7. All right, let's try this one. Guess 20 fast. I don't think I'm gonna like this weapon, but we're gonna try it. I don't think I'm gonna like it, but we will try it and see how it goes. Wait, no, this is the one I want. Okay, extended barrel. Take our suppressor. Take the vertical recoil, the 20 fast, 1x sight. Okay, let's see how this does. I don't think I'm gonna like this weapon, but I know a lot of people like it, so let's try it.
Our explosives on objective Alpha have been disarmed. We've set charges on Bravo.
Hostiles have disarmed our explosives on Bravo. We've set charges on Bravo.
Objective locked. We need you supporting the attack.
Yeah, I don't think I like the TR7, man. I don't think I like it. I don't know. We'll keep running with it for a while, see kind of how it does. Yeah, I can't hit shit at distance with this thing, man. Yeah, baby. We still won. We still went positive. Not a huge fan of the TR7 so far, but I'm going to try and level it up and see how we do. Going to try and level it up, see how we do. But for right now, I gotta jump off. I gotta go feed my dogs, go check on my wife, go do all that stuff. So, yeah, everybody that stopped by, if you stopped by, thank you for stopping by. You know I love you for it. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Streams have kind of been all over the place this week or so. It's holiday week. They're probably going to stay all over the place. And then after the new year, we might make some adjustments to the streaming schedule. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, if you stop by, thank you for stopping by. You know I love you for it. I'll see you in the next one. Keep it real in the field. Peace in the streets. See you next time. Maybe tonight. I don't know. I might be back tonight. I don't know. But I gotta go feed the dogs, check on my wife, all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I might see you later. Okay, bye.